Okay, first just talk a little bit about the returners coming back for this year. Got a good crop of seniors, and they've been to the national tournament. Some of them twice now, entering this season.
Yeah, we got some guys coming back with some experience. Melvin Gadsden played a lot last year, along with Rico Anderson, who's been here for 4 years. And them guys played very well late in the season last year. Um, Tyler Price, who gave us big minutes, and he can really shoot the basketball. Justin Harrison played a lot of minutes, and he's good inside, outside. And then we got a couple other returners who are right there and didn't get a lot of minutes, but they have a chance to really contribute and get minutes this year. Wardell Satterwhite, Vince Langkamp, Cooper Bayaha, um, and they've been there and they got experience from playing in the AMC Championship playoffs and being at the national tournament. So hopefully their leadership from their experience will help the new guys.
Talk just a little bit about that run to the AMC Championship last year. It was a conference season where there were a couple of unexpected losses maybe during the regular season, but then the team kind of came together, and a couple guys stepped up during that championship run.
Yeah, we started off slow last year, and I think the reason being at the beginning of the year, it takes a lot of time for them to figure out our defensive concepts, and we want to lay the foundation from that side. But then we got rolling a little bit, and then we hit a little stall later on in the season, and then with about 5-6 games to go before the playoffs, then we started playing very good basketball, and qualified, won the AMC playoffs, and qualified for the national tournament, and ran up against Mountain State, who they're as good as anybody in the country with the players they have and the personnel they have. So, you try to have your guys be consistent and play at a high level all year. But hopefully we can teach our new guys that through our returners. We have some good guards coming back, and we have some good guards just waiting to get on the floor and contribute. Mark Hassel has been here. He does everything, and no one works any harder than him. And he had off-season surgery on his foot, but everything looks good right now, and we're looking for him to make a run at it and give us some minutes on the guard spot too.
Talk a little bit about those new guys, some fresh faces coming in, and a couple of them, especially young guys, they're competing for some time on the floor right now.
Yeah, we got a couple junior college transfers that have experience. They've been in the college scene. They know what it's about. So physically and mentally, they're more mature at this point because they're older, and they should be ready to compete. And they're just picking things up right now as well. Now we have some freshmen that we brought in that I think that have a chance, and they're talented. But it's going to depend on how quickly they pick things up on the offensive end and defensive end, and not play like robots because we put a lot of stuff in. But once they feel comfortable, I think they have the skill to play the way we want to play. And the good thing is we have them for 4 years.
Now take a look at the schedule. I mean, it's a tough early on schedule. A couple of big name teams there in the first semester, and then on into conference basketball. What's the schedule look like this year?
Yeah, our non-conference schedule is as tough as always to hopefully prepare us for the AMC. I would say, when you play 6 or 7 Heart of America teams, and then you filter in there an NCAA Division II team over at Rockhurst, and then you a home and home with Georgetown, who there's nobody better in NAI basketball with the tradition. I would say once again it's pretty tough and challenging, and we don't want it to break us, but we want it to help us understand where we must get better, and if we can compete night in and night out in the non-conference and learn, I think that'll give us some quick experience, especially for the new guys to see what it's about. And then hopefully that prepares us for the AMC conference.
Okay, and then your final thoughts. Exhibition game on October the 15th. What do you do from there and take it on into the year?
Yeah, the Living the Dream, the exhibition, they're good, and they got mature guys. They know how to play basketball. We might be in better shape, but their basketball knowledge makes up for that. And it's a good game for me to see a lot of different guys play, different combinations on the floor. And then after that's over with, we have to go back and break things down to see what we did well, what we need to work on, because that's probably the toughest opener I've ever had, going to Georgetown. And I don't care if you play Georgetown at home, it's still going to be a tough game, but we're opening on the road. The first game with a lot of new faces, and then we got some returners, but we'll see where we're at right from the start.